Hey guys, have you ever felt like banks and other lenders will only lend money out if you don't need it? So big successful businesses can borrow money willy nilly, but as soon as a business needs it, actually needs the money, the bank refuses to lend. Have you ever wondered why that is? Ultimately, it's because your business is not investable. Most people are not going to like what I've got to say on this, but most business owners think that they need money to solve a problem, to fix a problem in the business. And that if they could just get the money, then it would all magically work. The challenge is that they aren't addressing the real root cause that caused them not to have the money in the first place, that caused them to be in this position. Hey, John, how you doing? Right? They're just like crack addicts. They're looking for the next hit of cash. And smart investors, the smart lenders know this. But if you can correctly identify the root cause, this isn't superficial. Oh, the market's, the market's going against me. The market isn't working. If you can look and say, hey, what's actually causing this? Is it that I've been stupid and I've been too undisciplined in my budgeting? Is it that I'm extracting too much money out of the business myself? Is it because, look, my sales and marketing just sucks? It's really, really bad. If you can correctly identify the real root cause that's caused you to be in the financial position where you need to borrow money, it's going to do one of two things. Either A, if you can diagnose it, you can fix it, and then you're not actually going to need the money. Or B, it's going to radically increase your chances of being able to borrow it, right? If you're already in such a mess that you need the cash to be able to keep the business going. One of my businesses lends to other small businesses, right? So that's one of my companies. I don't talk about it very much because I separate it from this Facebook stuff and my kind of danbradbury.com business because I like to keep them separate. But ultimately, when we make a decision to invest, we know while we're investing in the company, we're actually investing in the person, the business owner or the person running the business. And I know when I look at a deal, when we look at a pitch, I can tell whether or not the person's committed to change or if they're just a crack addict looking for the next hit of cash. You can tell if they've done the work. You can tell if they're saying, hey, look, I screwed up. I made this and this mistake. Here's what I've learned about it. Here's what I'm going to do to be more conservative in the future. Here's how I'm going to address the problem. But you know what? Most people don't do that. And that's why we turn them down. That's why we say no. Because most people, they're just looking for the next hit of cash. If I can do this, the market went against me, or they've got some excuse. Ultimately, the reason your business is in the financial position it's in is down to you. It's down to you as the business owner. And you can tell if the business owner is living at cause and has really done some deep thought, or whether they're just being superficial and they're just trying to tell you what you want to hear in order to extract the money. Look, when I had no money, when I was kind of starting out, I thought that there was a massive, the issue was there was a shortage of people looking to lend money. Oh, it's competitive. Oh, the economy's tough, right? And therefore there weren't enough people looking to, number of viewers radically shooting up. I thought there was a shortage of people looking to lend. But now, a decade on, now I'm an investor in a lot of different companies. So I'm on the other side of the equation. I now know there's a lot more money. There's a lot more money than you can possibly imagine that's just sat in investors' bank accounts that looking to lend. You know, I don't like banks. I hate banks more than just about anybody I know. But the reality is they make money by lending money. They want to lend money. So there's not a lack of money. Trust me, there is more money than you can imagine that's desperate to find places where they can invest it for an acceptable return at 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15%, 20%, whatever percentage, right? There's a lack of investable businesses. Here's the point. Become investable. Do the hard work. Do the thinking. If you become investable, you can attract all the money you could ever want to take your company to wherever it wants to go to. But there's no shortcut to this. You need to do the work, do the thinking, and make your company attractive, make it investable. And the reality is, if you do that, in a lot of cases, you don't need to borrow the money. All right? Let me know. Comment. Let me know what you thought of this video. Bye for now.